So today I will be refuting Brandon's claim that college education is necessary to acquire a comfortable income. He has three secondary claims. The first is that occupations are available to those who are certified. The second is servicing your skills and strengths provide income. And third, entrepreneurship allows you to own businesses. So Brandon supports his first claim that occupations are available to those who are certified by providing a list of occupations that can be acquired through vocational schools and trade schools. He claims that compared to college education, these programs are quicker, cheaper, and give you a head start in your career. However, he doesn't explain that the skills that you learn in these programs are very specific to the job and have limited flexibility. So in case you become unemployed, it will be hard to service your skills to a different occupation. According to the Pew Research Center, the employment rate for a 2-year degree is 8.1 as opposed to 3.8 for those with a bachelor's degree. Furthermore, people who graduate from a 2-year program make significantly less than those with a bachelor's degree. According to the simple dollar, which was a reference that the advocate used for his evidence throughout his proposition, a bachelor's degree makes an annual difference of at least $11,180 more than technical and trade school jobs. This amount of money can make all the difference in acquiring a comfortable income, which I would like to point out the advocate never actually defined what a comfortable income is in his main claim. This is really problematic since the definition of a comfortable income can vary from person to person. Brandon's secondary claim is that servicing your skills and strengths provides income. He explains that you can sell personal expert services that most people aren't capable of doing, base your services off your own skills, and be self-driven. However, he does not give any evidence or professional testimony that explains how this can be acquired without a college education. In fact, most people go to college for the specific reasons that he listed. This is what general education at colleges is for. According to the University of Wisconsin, general education gives you an overview of knowledge, gives you a basis for making informed decision, and lets you know what your options are. Brandon's third and last claim is that entrepreneurship allows you to own businesses. Again, I'm not sure how this supports his main claim, since being an entrepreneur doesn't necessarily mean you didn't go to college. The advocate states that a college degree is not required to own a business, and that all self-employment requires commitment, time, and money to start. Yet this implies that a business owner must already have a comfortable income to afford a business, which contradicts his argument. He also states that networking and taking risks makes entrepreneurship successful. Yet according to entrepreneur.com, college is the perfect time to launch a business, largely because it comes with a built-in network and support. Furthermore, his evidence that shows Ann Baylor, David Karp, and David Geffen became successful without college is not reliable. These people are incredibly successful when compared to individuals with and without college degrees. So their case is not a realistic example of the average population who gives up college. In conclusion, Brandon brings up good points on how to enhance your career, but there wasn't enough to convince me that college education is unnecessary to acquire a comfortable income. Thanks.
All right, all the structural stuff is solid at the beginning. As you get to the first point, you do a good job contrasting vocational positions when it comes to unemployment levels and income levels, and both of them seem to undermine the advocate's position. I thought that you had good evidence on those points, so they're good counterclaims there. The advocate's own argument on that particular point doesn't seem to have been really explained. There's not any explanation about what their evidence is in contrast to your evidence. And in fact, it sounds like you're using the advocate's own source on that second point on the income. In essence, the information the advocate cites is the basis for your comparison here. I thought that was pretty effective. The argument about what is the definition of comfortable, I think, is a good one to raise, but you don't do much with it except raise it as an issue. And you could argue that there are characteristics and qualities that go along with a comfortable income that maybe are intangibles that are not measured by things like how much money you make. For instance, I have no doubt that there are plenty of contractors and plumbers out there who make a hell of a lot more money than I do. However, when it comes to the comfort level of their life, there are different intangibles that you're dealing with. I get a sore back if I sit in my chair too long, but that's not going to incapacitate me the way like a repetitive motion injury is for somebody who's a contractor, that sort of thing. And although I sometimes have to deal with a lot of crap from students, at least I don't have to deal with the crap that a plumber has to deal with, which is real crap, So I think that there are some of those kinds of intangibles. I think the idea of there being what we are talking about a comfortable living thing, I think there's some room to make some argument there. And you want to take advantage of that opportunity when you get it. On the second point, I thought you had a very nice counterpoint on that says that's exactly what going to college is going to be able to help you do, and that made sense. On the third point, you kind of challenged the examples that the advocate uses, saying that they're kind of outliers or unique in this situation, and that's probably true. Although, again, I think that the best piece of evidence that you had, or the best argument, was that college is the place to do this kind of networking that you need for entrepreneurship, and that to me seemed to be like the good argument. Your voice drops off a little bit at the end, which is a tendency for a lot of people, so you want to be careful about that. Thank you.